Well, my favorite part of the airplane is probably the cockpit. That's where I spent my life. That was like coming home. It was like putting on an old favorite pair of jeans. It's a very comfortable place to be for me when I was working. But now, since I've retired as an airline pilot, I'm still flying a lot. And so my favorite part to be is in first class in a window seat so I can see what's going on. And my favorite aircraft to fly, I think my favorite aircraft are typically ones I never got a chance to fly but would love to have flown. One is the early 1960s rocket experimental aircraft, the X-15. They went to Mach 6 or Mach 7 at high altitude. That would have been very exciting. But of airplanes that I have flown, I have, along with my family, visited the Airbus factory in Toulouse, France twice, 2009 and 2013. And on both occasions, I had a chance to fly the world's largest airliner, the Airbus A380, a 4-engine, double-decker, super jumbo airplane. And that was fascinating. Interestingly, because it's a fly-by-wire airplane like the Airbus A320, it flies a lot like the 320, except, of course, the eye height above the surface when you're taxiing is much higher than on the smaller airplane. But it's something you get used to, and I was able to make smooth landings on that one, adjusting for the different eye height as we approach the runway. But it's a magnificent machine, and it can carry a lot of people a long distance, and it's very comfortable. It has a very wide cabin, and I think people who have flown in a wide-body airplane wonder where they have 2 aisles and not just 1 aisle. It doesn't seem as confined. That extra space just seems, that makes it more open and welcoming to me, at least. And I think flying through turbulence is a really large airplane. I think because of its increased mass, it's basic physics. A given amount of turbulence might not make that massive airplane move as far, as fast in a turbulence encounter as a smaller, less massive, lighter airplane. So I think in some cases it's smoother to be on one of the super jumbos. Unfortunately, because of the increasing price of fuel and other reasons, those airplanes are not used much anymore, and there are very few of them, and they're typically on very ultra-long haul flights to major destinations only, and not flying, from coast to coast in the United States, typically for the time being. But I miss them. I enjoy being on the big jumbos when I can.